Hello there, INFOrmed Beauties, your girl EuniyceMari here, and so today we're going to be talking all about lactic acids. As I'm discovering more ingredients and more skincare things, I am sharing them with you guys. And so lactic acids is something that I heard about from other people using. You don't hear too much about it, but you do hear about it every now and then when you are talking about certain skincare products or skincare concerns. I thought that we would go ahead and dig deep into lactic acids and talk about what they're all about, the benefits, how to use them, etc, etc. If you're not subscribed to my channel, girl, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that subscribe button, thumbs up this video, and share your girl with the world. There are a few key points that we are going to hit today when talking about lactic acids. We're going to talk about what they are, the benefits of lactic acids, the side effect of lactic acids, and how to use lactic acids, okay? So first thing first, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes here in my handy dandy notebook. But first, let's talk about what are lactic acids. Now, I've talked about acids before in my videos. I talked about glycolic acids, we talked about hyaluronic acid, we talked about even vitamin C as an acid, okay? So lactic acids are an alpha-hydroxy acid, also known as a AHA. It's derived from milk. So this one is not a vegan friendly acid. So if you are more so like, I don't want to use anything from an animal, lactic acid is not for you. Key the name lactic. It is a water soluble acid and it sits on the outer layer of skin. I'm curious if any of you guys out there use lactic acids or have used lactic acids. Let me know down below your experience with using lactic acid, good or bad, and what kind of lactic acid do you use? What form? Do you use a serum? Do you use a wash, mask? Do you do a lactic pill? Let me know down below. I want to know all about you guys and how lactic acids have worked for you. So next, let's talk about what are the benefits of lactic acid. Before I jump into talking about what the benefits are for lactic acid, excuse me, I want to talk about acids in general. So I want to talk about like the glycolic and the citrus acid. So I do have other videos where I talked about acids. I will leave them down below so you guys can go and get like a full circle of acids. But glycolic acid derives from sugars or sugar canes or sugars from like fruits, okay? So that's where glycolic derives from. Citrus or citric acids come from lemons, oranges, grapefruits. It's just that acid from that natural acid from those. And what it does is that it lightly eats away at the skin. Now, these acids are a middle point. So they are a little bit more than a regular exfoliator with beads in it, but not as intense as an actual pill, okay? So they're kind of like the in-between, all right? So the benefits of a lactic acid is anti-aging, it helps with hyperpigmentation, it helps with age spots, it improves skin tone, reduces pores, it helps with wrinkle, fine lines, skin texture, sun damage, and so much more. Just as important as knowing what the benefits are of lactic acids, it's very important to know what the side effects are of lactic acids, okay? And I wanted to throw this in because I talk about the benefits, I talk about how to use these, the good things about acids, but if they are not used appropriately, they can turn bad. Or if you have like sensitivities and stuff, it can go not so great. So let's talk about the side effects of lactic acids. You can experience peeling, dryness, burning, redness, irritation, discoloration, and other things as well. It's very important before you step into using any acid is to do your research up and down, round and round. Make sure you know what you are putting on your skin, as well as knowing your skin sensitivities and allergies. So for example, some people are allergic to vitamin C, or some people are really sensitive to vitamin C. And if you use that on your skin, what's going to happen? You're going to have an opposite result. You're not going to get the results that you want because your skin's going to be irritated, inflamed, and you're not going to really see the best results because it doesn't work for you, okay? Also, caring for your skin when using any acid and lactic acid is important. You cannot use a lactic acid and not care for the skin afterwards, okay? It is very important for you to be moisturizing and using a sunscreen to protect the skin, to nourish the skin, so that you can get the best results. Now, when you are using a lactic acid or any type of acid, sometimes you will see the redness, which is a natural thing. Sometimes you will experience dryness, which is a natural or is a common result of using acids, but you just want to make sure you know the difference between you having a bad reaction and it's just like your skin is kind of like, ooh, you know, like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? So just do your research, know your skin, and really pay attention and take care of the skin, okay? Now we're going to talk about how to use lactic acids, okay? Now how you would use lactic acids, this depends on certain things, okay? So it depends on what form of lactic acids you are using. So if you are using a topical serum, a mask, a moisturizer, or a peel, okay? And for example, so like a serum and a moisturizer and maybe a face wash will be used daily, right? A mask would probably be used once a month, or maybe once every other week, or however, you know, that goes with your skin. And then they have something called a lactic peel, which is a lot more abrasive, and that's to be used probably once every 3+ months or so, okay? So how you would use lactic acids really does depend on the method or the form in which you are using. Also, it really does depend on what your skin can handle, all right, and what skin problems or skin concerns you are trying to target. So for example, if you are someone with hyperpigmentation, and like let's say you've been using the daily serum or maybe a moisturizer for a very long time and you have not seen results, then using maybe the lactic peel would be your next step to go, okay? That's depending on, you know, your skin concerns and also what your skin can handle. Now, let's flip that on what your skin can handle. So let's say you have hyperpigmentation and you have really sensitive skin. A lactic peel is out of the question. Then you will only stick to maybe like serums, moisturizers, face wash, and maybe a face mask. So it really depends on what your skin can handle and what skin concerns you are concerned about, okay? Or trying to target. And also, moisturizing and sunscreen are key when it comes to how you are using lactic acids. I cannot drill this enough, but having a proper skincare regimen and what you are using are so key, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below. Make sure to follow your girl on Instagram. I will leave my name here and down below as well. And I will see you guys in a later video. Bye.